2, 1. Coming to you live from Rick Priestley's basement, the greatest Tyranid shit show on the internet, the Creature Conference!
And as professional as we are, here comes the advertisement.
Oh, god damn it! We were doing so well. We were doing so well.
We're almost on time.
I was gonna let you guys know. It's unfortunate that Marco's not here because we can now afford his yacht. Remember last week I asked for your permission to put your likenesses on the internet for a podcast episode?
Yes.
Well, I got good news. That one episode went triple platinum. Spotify contacted me. They're buying the podcast. We're all getting yachts.
Yay!
Okay, it's bullshit. That's not happening.
Aww.
But I did get some very nice messages from some very kind people saying that they enjoyed the episode. So yeah,
cool.
Good work.
Good.
Just trying to fix my audio because I was very loud in there. But so I don't even know if anyone's here with us right now.
Oh, we have already Raman Egan, Diana, and Peter Hampson.
How do you know that?
Because I am professional.
I don't see that. Are they in the chat?
And Cleve too.
What the hell is my? Oh my god, my chat is. Oh, my computer's being weird. Shocker.
Shocker. Again.
The Ripper is in the works. I literally. Yeah. Oh, okay. Now it tells me. It was saying like on my YouTube, my little YouTube screen that gives me the updates. It was telling me that we had 0 viewers. I'm like, well, that's disappointing. No one's here for my joke about yachts. Damn. Yeah. Simon, have you looked at your screen yet?
Yes, I see your. I see you. Wait, it's a Hasbro box.
Yay, new toys!
So literally, as I was like running to the house.
Heroic.
There you go.
What?
As I was literally running to the house to take a pee, some guy dropped a box on my front porch, and I'm like, what the hell? And I go, and like, it's in this box that says, Toys! Hero Quest! I'm like, way to tell people what's in the box, jerk faces.
Games.
Wait,
anyway,
is that already available?
If you did the Kickstarter, or the Pulse, whatever Hasbro Kickstarter thing it is.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, we're not doing that tonight. But I just figured I'd,
You want to tease me and put it away, and you are such a...
Oh, come on. This is the Creature Conference. This is not the Hasbro Hero Quest Conference. Don't worry. I got this for you, Simon.
What?
Shapes.
I don't want to see you naked.
Give it a second.
Oh, I know where this is going, and I'm liking it.
So, yeah, I should have been working on the Red Dragon today, but because Simon's birthday is coming up, and he did what he always does, where he asks people to create things for his birthday.
Yeah, because COVID, and I'm alone and sad.
Yes. And I asked him for advice on what kind of Tyranid I should create that would be like Inc. 2080. And he's like, how about a Zoanthrope? And I'm like, oh, but I love the Zoanthrope model. I'm like, what about a big honkin' Malceptor?
Yes.
So, oh, someone says that the mask from Zelda. That's a good reference. No, what this is some pieces from a Malceptor model held and a Mycetic Spore held together by like a fucking massive wad of super glue and baking soda and just like prayers and swear words. That's all this thing is held together by. It's like 3 points, like here, here, and here. Yeah.
Yes.
I like held the parts exactly how I wanted them, and I'm like, oh, I could easily put super glue on this, and then I like it got it all over my fingers. You probably can't see it. And yeah, I just literally like poured baking soda on, poured super glue on, poured baking soda on, and got it more or less together.
Nice.
So that's what I want to work on today, but I forgot to eat lunch, so I'm having a sandwich.
Yeah. Okay, since we start with what we're working on tonight,
What are you working on?
I'm working on the bit. I just had the most funny thing pre-show because I started early sitting on my desk, and I I have this Delacroix female Ganger torso, which I wanted to use for a build, and it didn't fit, and then I tossed it back into one of the bits boxes,
Yep.
and now I felt now I want to use this bit, and then I searched for it like 10 minutes, and I talked to Flynnhammer before the show about how I've been looking for the stupid thing in a massive bits box. Like, well, it's not massive, but it's there are bits in
Big.
there,
Yeah.
and so I found it, and I got distracted and was like, oh, look at this piece, oh, look at that piece, and at some point I just tossed it all back in, and and then suddenly I wanted to work on this thing, and I went back and it was gone. And then I dragged my bits box out and started searching through it. And Flynnhammer said, "Well, you have this one bit somewhere over there. Is it that?" And I said, "No, that's something different." But then I started looking around and found it hidden behind my whiskey glass. And if I didn't had listened to the wise man here, I would have been looking for this stupid piece for ages.
This is why you should always hobby live on stream. You have more eyes to help you find things when you lose them.
Yeah, that was amazing.
I hate that. Like,
you guys do know that there's a recommended method of searching for stuff in your hobby room.
oh my god, there's a voice coming from the ether.
It is. You do know Adam Savage, huh?
Yeah?
Yeah.
He actually recommended flipping something else the same way you lost the last object, so you have a better chance of finding the initial object. So
What?
just throw more stuff. It's so crazy. You just should try to flip more stuff in the general direction of the lost stuff, so you have a better chance of finding it again.
This is why you should always have Space Marines on your desk, so that when you lose the important piece, you can take your Space Marine and chuck it in the same general direction and hope that the bounces are the same.
This is, I don't know. It's somewhere between stupid and brilliant. I'm not sure yet.
Best way
Isn't
is
that
to
what
don't
we
have
are?
grey carpet.
Isn't that what we are? Somewhere between stupid and brilliant?
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, gray carpet's the worst.
Good evening, mighty Moloch.
Good evening.
Where's your
Mighty
video?
Hydra.
Oh, there it is. Okay, it's here.
Great to hear your beautiful angelic voices again.
Oh, so cute.
Good
So
to have you
happy
back,
to
buddy.
hear. Oh, thank you. Things have been rough. I don't know about you, but COVID is like I can't take it anymore. I'm
We
so pissed.
are hearing about your COVID situation on the news here.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
The U.S. actually has been U.S. citizens actually have been warned of traveling to Germany because it's so risky here right now.
Yeah.
It's so
Yes.
embarrassing.
That's so embarrassing. Yes.
German efficiency, huh? Ha ha ha.
My ass.
We'll get
Yep.
everyone COVID at the same time, then we won't have to worry about it after 2 weeks.
Oh my god. And most of us will be, a lot of people will be dead.
Yeah. It really is sad. So was it COVID that was giving you a hard time, Marco?
Yeah, actually, it was mainly COVID. The great day today, but the week has been. I mean, work-wise, I'm responsible for about like 700 people total, and of course, with the job I'm doing, the COVID threat is everywhere. Like every single day is always, oh, we have one who has a cough. We don't know if it's COVID yet. Oh man, there could be several cases involved. It's every single day.
And to be clear, it's
And of
not
course-
you didn't come down with COVID. It's at your organization. That
Absolutely, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm good. I
Good.
actually even have my booster shot yet,
nice.
but it's.
Oh, you
every day-
haven't. You have or you haven't?
I have it. I have it
Ah.
already. This was pretty easy, which I'm really grateful for. But we have new legislation in Germany since Wednesday, which is good, but not enough in my view. Of course, there's so many things to organize and so many people being pissed at the legislation being too tough or not tough enough for anything. It's like tempers are flaring everywhere, which is really exhausting.
Yes, absolutely. I feel that. I feel that as well. It's hilarious. Like so many. Don't get started on politics so early in the morning. I was about to say I didn't finish my whiskey yet. So back to what I wanted to say initially.
Yes.
I'm working on a medic
Yep.
for my Kit Bashamber entry because it's the second last piece. What I have here is an arm of the what's that? Urian Raka.
Yep. Well, that's a good arm.
And yes, it has the syringe, and that's perfect for a medic, I would say.
Nice.
I was just planning to give my medic 3 arms,
Yes.
which would be beneficial for a medic, but yeah, it's rather huge, so I'm not sure
Oh, the arm?
if it works. Yeah,
Oh.
and well, thank you, fine cast. This cast doesn't have a thumb.
Well, it's a good thing it's you, and you can sculpt a new one.
Failed cast. There you go. Yes,
keep
what a
going.
weirdo. Thank you, Marmonigan. I'm a weirdo. But
Yeah.
I use what I have.
And always have been.
Yes, never changed much.
I'm just realizing that you love Mama Negan more than you love us.
Why?
Aw.
You could be
because I'm
working
reading the
on
chat?
Karen. You could be working on Karen right now, but no.
Oh, now I see. Well, it's for Nidvember as well, right?
Right.
Gene
It's
Stealer
still
cult
goes-
does count.
You're right.
Yeah.
So,
Phew,
you know
that
how
was
we were
close.
talking about finding lost bits in your cave, and you should throw things in the general direction of where you lost the last bit? If I had no idea where my other 2 Zoanthrope heads are, like no idea, what would you recommend the direction I throw something in?
Riley's
Over-
basket.
Over your,
Ripley's
shoulder,
basket.
over your shoulder, obviously.
Over my shoulder. That's a
Oh,
good
that's
solution.
good.
So
Oh,
Good
look!
solution.
Oh, look at this! A box of Tyranid
find
Venomthropes. Hopefully there's some brains in there.
Brains.
Brains. Oh, it's a brand new sealed one.
What?
So
Oh, was it still sealed or not? Because it looks shiny enough.
Oh
to be still
no, it's
sealed.
it was once sealed, but now is open.
What was sealed once is now open. So what are you working on, Marco, tonight?
don't ask, please.
Oh, is it your
Okay.
crew?
I was about to say, oh, crude.
That's why I didn't want you to ask. Let me distract us from Michel's hands. Actually, I got my first pictures today of some painted knights I worked the whole year on, and that was really encouraging. Really good. to have
So
some
what
knights
you're
painted.
working on tonight is admiring someone else's paint job?
Exactly. That's my work.
That's
No,
good.
it's a fucking space marine. I'm so embarrassed.
What?
Stop embarrassing me.
You know that you knew
you're
you were
not.
going to be on video, right? Did you think you were just going to hide it behind a Tyranid and we weren't going to know?
Ah, fuck.
No one will ever know.
Quick, look over there. What's that,
Oh, I
Marco?
lost a piece on the floor.
Quick, throw something in the same direction.
Where is it?
Hobby tips from the pros, right? Ah. Yes. Awesome. I just love it when pieces start working together that were not intended to be. So I got those King's arms, which I found, which I
Oh, those are
wanted
good
to
arms.
use. Yes, and I wanted to use them for the harpoon.
Yeah.
for my beefy dude because they got rather thin blades.
Yep.
And now I just realized that Urian Rockhart doesn't have his full hand here. Just
Because of
full arm.
Finecast or because of design?
Because of design.
Oh, okay.
But
That's
this arm measures pretty well with his skink arm. So yes.
Okay.
And now I dropped it.
God damn it.
Welcome to the club, buddy.
Can't leave you alone.
We're getting old and shaky, right? There it is.
Oh, I should go get my, I have my apron. I should get my apron because it catches bits for you.
But I thought we're having a theme tonight.
Old?
Well, just throwing things off the table.
Okay.
And the
I
funny
thought
thing
it
is,
was.
you probably know, but sometimes you just don't find them again. I mean, it's just like black holes under your hobby table. And you can look and look and look, they're just gone. I don't know why.
Okay, I have a prompt that I wanted to ask you dudes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I posted like a story this week about kind of like things that never happened that had me disappointed, or like, yeah, sort of. And then I started thinking about Warhammer stuff, and we talked about going into black holes, things being lost.
Yeah.
Can you think, like, back when you were maybe more in tune with like, I know you guys aren't as, like, certainly Simon is all Frostgrave all the time these days, but
Drink.
there you go. I know you guys
It's
might
not
not be
great.
as
Drink.
on Games Workshop rumors and stuff for like projects and releases as before, but there's probably a
Yeah.
time when you were more on them. What is the Games Workshop? Are you familiar with the expression vaporware?
Nope.
Vaguely.
So vaporware, from my understanding, is like a video game that never gets released.
Okay.
Okay.
Of course. Yeah.
It's like they just keep like talking about how, oh, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be like, isn't Star Citizen has that ever been released? I don't know. I don't follow video games anymore. So what is like a Games Workshop vaporware thing? Like something that you remember being rumored or talked about and you were really looking forward to it, but it never came to pass. And if you want, I can go first because I have an idea.
Please go ahead because I'm pretty lost right now.
Okay. So back in the day, drink.
Cheers.
There was this rumor going around that someone had seen an image of a concept sketch for a organic crisis suit for Tau.
I
What?
remember. I do remember.
There you go. Yeah, so that's my piece of Games Workshop vaporware or vapor model, or I don't know what we're going to call it.
Yeah.
But that's the release that I was really excited about, but never really happened. And I want to know what the hell happened with that. The organic crisis suit for the Tau. I wonder if it was just like a Tyranid that someone misinterpreted or something.
Mm.
Anyway, does anyone else
Maybe
have an
they-
idea? Something that was rumored.
They saw one of those big Tyranids released as the quotation marks newest kits and thought it was a Tau.
Okay.
Maybe.
When the Tau on the here's my part.
Yep.
I still think the 40k universe would benefit massively from more variety. And when the Tau and the Crude were invented,
Yeah.
there were supposedly 7 different ideas. One of them might be the Demiurge, the new squads.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I would really like to know what else was on the table back then.
Interesting.
Yes, absolutely.
That's a good one.
They released even I think they released a spaceship for Battlefleet Gothic.
Yes, for Demiurge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that I think that sparked or that fueled this discussion. And I think I'm not 100% sure, but I have the feeling that there has been like a Xenos like a general Xenos mercenary codex mentioned one time,
Absolutely. Yeah.
and I
Oh.
think it was in that context. And I would, if I want to have something, I would love to see that.
Nice.
Agreed.
That's a good choice. Flynn,
Great.
do you
Yeah.
have a piece of 40k ephemera, vaporware, what have you?
There's one that comes to my mind, but it's not for 40k. It's for fantasy. But there was
Oh God, is it more
uh,
giants?
no, it wasn't giant. It was like there was some. I think they made it was like a Forge model that was going to come out. I think it was for like the Famir or something.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
That's when they
What?
had like the
Sorry.
Okay.
Famir.
Okay, that is
Oh,
a good
yeah.
that is a good suggestion, Flynn. But I honestly think that we need to have a different subset of this for just cool Forge
Yeah.
World shit that got to like the concept stage but never got released, because there's a lot of that.
No, but I think
Yeah.
they got a model for it, and it was actually shown and everything at one of like the events and stuff. And then one of the then they shut down Warhammer Forge, the fantasy side of Forge World. They just stopped doing it, and so it didn't go any further.
Maybe they're gonna
They
bring it
never
back for Old
finished
World.
But that's another 2 years away.
Well, I don't know. I don't think that is ever gonna happen. I think that's a George
But
R. R.
not-
Martin release.
Well, shouldn't we expand the question on which kind of model was you ever thought it was going to be released one day, but which never made it to real life?
I feel like that's kind of the question. But is there anyone in the chat? Does anyone like play at home, people? Tell us what your 40k, mostly 40k because I don't really care about other stuff. Vaporware releases. Like
Or-
what thing do you wish that you'd heard rumors of that never got released for 40k? What would it be?
Tom Wilson's jumped already in with Eldar Exodites.
Have they been rumored?
Yay!
They've been rumored quite a few times.
Yeah.
Damn, that hurts.
Good one. Good one.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
I was gonna say a
Well,
really good example of this that actually came to pass was, do you remember that they were rumoring the Void Dragon for friggin' centuries? They're like, oh, there's a Void Dragon, Necron, Satan, it's on Mars.
Yeah.
And then we finally got a model.
I have to admit, as much as I would love to see an Exodite army,
Mhm.
my former boss made the perfect army for me already. So
Oh, yeah?
what he did was he crossed Lizardmen with the dinosaur. Well, the dinosaurs from the Lizardmen with the with Dark Eldar bits
Okay.
and
Yep.
Eldar bits, and created a a Dino Rider army.
Yeah,
So
I don't think
when
he's the only one.
yeah, maybe, but that was before the internet
the
was
first.
invented.
Well, I have to admit, I really like the idea of Exodites,
Yes.
but the idea of Dino Riders seems so 80s cartoonish to me. these days.
No. Well, what
Yes,
is
well,
Warhammer but
I
80s
think
cartoons, man?
I think there's a ton of potential, but I think nowadays you would have to be a bit more clever to do it good. and I
Okay, what
think
would you do? What would you do for Exodites that isn't
I have
Dragon Riders?
no, I'm just thinking into the blind right now. I have no idea, but I think you couldn't approach it as simply as just like the recruits, like Elder sitting on big beasts. So you would have to be a bit more inventive with it. I don't know what I'm thinking right now, but my hunch is things would have to be a bit cleverer these days.
I think there's a great threat in that idea to stumble into a direction where it gets too let's say to World of Warcraft style.
Yeah.
Yes,
Because
exactly.
when you think about, well, they have those maiden worlds, and
Yes.
they are
Yeah.
somewhat connected to them and
Yep.
their whole thing. And it would be so easy to have, like, I don't know, wood elf Eldar things, but that would just feel wrong. That would not be grim dark enough, at least
Thank
to
you,
me.
Simon. Exactly.
But Eldar is not grim dark.
Of course they are. The
Of
Exarch,
course.
the Exarch being lost inside of the suit. The
What?
Avatar having sacrificed how many Exarch just to come alive again. There's so much
Yeah, okay.
grimdark in the Elder. Man.
Think about the necromancers of Yanden.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So much. The spirit circuit, the Titans and the Wraith Lords. Guild of Sad, Dark, Dead Elder. There's so much sad, tragic, dark stuff. I mean, the whole idea of the Eldar as a dying race is dark, isn't
Well,
it?
that's a good point. Yeah, okay. But I feel like in terms of their their iconography and all that, it's very bright. It's very
Yes,
colorful.
of course.
Yeah, okay, that's right.
Of course.
But
Aside from the Dark Reapers, huh?
yeah, they're the only ones. They're the moody older brothers.
And
I
they
think
are
the problem is that when you think about Eldar, you always have the painting style from
Right.
back in the day in your head, and I
absolutely.
think that topic has been approached on a way more updated version over and over already,
Yeah.
and shown that they can be really grim dark.
Not with the studio, huh?
What?
Yeah. Well,
Studio is always repeating the same bright 80s Elder.
Yeah.
It's a part of the problem.
Yeah,
I think.
I guess like the Oathway scheme got kind of dark.
Yes. But not the Aspect Warriors, huh?
No, they're pretty bright.
I think that would be an interesting task to make like 28 in the style of the 28 Blanchitsu whatever thing, Eldar. That
Totally.
would be a great task. But
So
I think
Totally.
there is a Xenos 28 tag.
Okay.
I think I follow it. So yeah, it's like it's been kind of floated. Certainly.
What does floated mean in this context?
Sorry, I mean like some people have started thinking about it and like like people may be doing work on it already under
Okay.
the Xenos 28 tag.
well, there are 320 posts with
That's not very many.
Yeah. But one of them is the amazing Dark Eldar thing by Slater Miniatures, which have been those looters with chains on their bikes and different textures and stuff.
Oh, I don't think
They
I've
are
seen those.
freaking amazing. They are brilliant.
Cool.
I need to take a look, apparently.
Yeah.
The internet is a wonderful place.
Really? Where is
Can
it?
be.
Where can I
Can be.
find it?
What's that rule? The porn rule? If you can think of it, there's already porn about it on the internet.
Yeah.
Rule 43, 34, there you go. We need a rule like that for 40k. That if you can have an idea, someone's probably already tried it. But I guess that's not quite accurate.
Well, I'm
hold on.
rummaging through it. Yeah.
I was gonna say, Flynn, could you go over the chat? Because I think some people have posted some stuff
Gosh.
there about vaporware, 40k vaporware
Yeah.
that never happened.
So Peter Hansen's come out with one which I do remember actually. It's like apparently back when Sister Battle were witch hunters and Grey Knights were demon hunters, we were supposed to get Death Watch as alien hunters.
Yes.
Yes.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
I got a story about this, if I can just insert it right now.
Does it take
Because
place in Rick Priestley's basement?
No, not quite, but it is about Phil Kelly. Because I don't know at which stage, but I discussed several Inquisitor archetypes which might be appropriate for the Xenos hunters. And I do remember one of the Xenos Inquisitor archetypes, which has never been released in any shape or form, being the white hunter. Like you can remember the old Africa pulp novels, like this
What?
kind of big game hunter Inquisitor who is in the wilds hunting big Xenos beasts.
Oh, interesting.
Also, Moby Dick was, of course, referenced again.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
I think so.
Mm.
All right. I need a
So-
space marine. I just lost a bit. I need a space marine.
Well, while you try to find the bit, Brett Evans has gone. Every time there's a preview, there's always rumors of a new Primarch coming, usually for Fulgrim or Angron.
I was I was about to say that I don't give a shit about new Primarchs, but I want to amend that. I don't give a shit about Loyalist Primarchs.
Yeah.
Chaos Primarchs I'm all about.
We always end up. I also end up seeing as well for Battlefield Gothic as well. People saying, "Oh, that's going to be in the preview this time. That's going to be in the preview this time," and never is.
Yeah.
Mm.
I can see them doing it because the way they've done Old World is they've shown like the preview images for Kislev, which is one of the first armies you can play as in the new Total War Warhammer 3 game coming out.
Yeah.
And so they've developed it alongside Creative Assembly. So if they're doing that, you got to think is the Old World is going to have Kislev in it. They've said it, but are they also going to have Cathay and the other bits, the other like to the east of the World Edge Mountains and Fantasy?
Mhm.
And then you got to think, well, if they do it that way,
Are they literally called the World Edge Mountains?
yeah.
Oh shit, what are we gonna call these mountains? Oh, let's call them the Edge of the World Mountains. They're on the edge of the world. Good work. That is some clever writing there. That's some like, we don't need to give more
Yeah.
thought to this. Let's just do it. Sorry. That's funny.
Just think about the Primarch names. One more stupid than the other.
Oh, you're talking about Ferris Manus?
He's
Hey,
not a
we're
wanker.
not starting to moan about names in 40k, right?
He's not a
Oh,
wanker. Is he?
He's what?
He's not a wanker.
A wanker?
Who's a wanker?
A wanker?
What are you
I'm
talking
now all
about?
confused.
What?
I have left this conversation.
Yeah,
I think
so
we
have
all
I.
did.
I think Marco might be, this might be a senior moment.
Yes.
What are you talking
Get
about, a
him, this man.
wanker?
But wanking is a verb, isn't it?
Yes, but who is wanking?
Yeah, it's who's like,
Why
Ferris
are we
Manus.
wanking?
I mean, Ferris is Latin for hand, isn't it?
No, Manus is Latin for hand.
You're right, but Ferris is iron or steel. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
But I thought they wanted it to sound like Iron Man.
it's
Really?
Iron Hands, so his name is Iron Hand.
Exactly.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck.
now I'm picking up.
But I don't
Hey.
know where you got the.
It wasn't too funny. I admit, guys, it wasn't too funny.
Well, 2
Okay,
weeks ago,
well-
Marco was talking a lot about rubbing things, so.
And the yacht.
And the yacht.
Don't
think
forget
what's-
the yacht.
The Yak.
I think what's important to keep in mind is that most of those names, well, not all of them, but a lot of them have been invented at the same time as Masters of the Universe shows. So I think
Drink!
back then, yes, no one did give a shit about serious names.
Fisto being one of them.
What?
While smoking a joint, I guess.
Flynn, what'd
What
you
are
say?
One of the names of the characters is Fisto because he has a fist.
Oh, you're talking about, oh, Masters, right.
And I fisted them hard.
Yeah. But
Oh
I
my
can't do
God.
it anymore.
Yes. That's what he said in the comics.
What?
Sorry.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Have you not seen the image?
No! Okay.
It's a meme.
Apparently this is
Is
another
it a
internet meme that I haven't gotten because I'm too old.
Oh man. Well, it's for the kids, so it's gotta be okay, huh? Huh?
Yeah. Dirty, dirty mind you have when you think ill of it. But yeah, I don't just segue quickly there. I've finished watching the show and it was hilarious. And Fisto's jokes on his fist, priceless.
Oh, they're in there?
Priceless.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the whole show is pretty crazy, and I liked it. Just in case someone was wondering.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I'm pretty sure that the majority of our viewers tune in to find out what you think of Masters of the Universe, because it does come up a lot.
Yeah. I think I really liked it.
Good.
I like the whole plot. I like the surprises that were in there. I'm not going to spoil any, but there were quite a few shockers in there that really took me
nice.
by surprise. And
Cool. And you've been like a fan for a long time, so must be hard to
yeah.
take you by surprise.
Yeah, and it was, and the surprises in store were hard as well. So it wasn't like this show is definitely not for kids.
Okay.
Of course. You
Yeah.
mentioned Fisto, huh?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
There
I
were
did as
some
well.
there were some rough things in there, and
Yeah.
that,
In
as I
Fisto's
said,
hand?
Stop!
In Fisto's hand?
Stop! Fucking child.
Sorry.
His name's Fisto.
But it wasn't my idea.
well, talking about Fisto.
Please don't. Go ahead.
Okay,
Oh,
now
you
I got
have him?
super
Oh,
on
wait,
my
did you...
finger.
Sorry, did you bring him? I wasn't looking at my screen. Did you get him out?
Fisto?
Yeah.
No, I don't own the man of fisting.
Oh, I thought you said speaking of Fisto, and then you were gonna like go and get a Fisto figure that you have.
No, I got someone else today. One of my favorites, favorite aliens from
Ah, awesome, Rogue One.
Oh,
yes, from Rogue
nice.
One. 2 tubes. He's
Love
so
that.
amazing. That's such a crazy design for a head.
Absolutely. Would love to do the cosplay.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm just waiting for Marco to pull out the costume and put
I've got
on
the
his
costume
mask.
right here.
I don't have it, sorry. Would
Disappointed.
love to have it.
Disappointed.
I imagine it's hell because the holes on your head must be so tiny to look outside.
Yeah, you don't see much in there.
Absolutely, just like a Tusken Raider. Awesome.
Yeah, this will be. I said, I'm going to have a birthday this weekend, and I already gifted myself a bit. I have it wrapped, and
Are you gonna act surprised when you open it?
no, I'm just teasing myself because I have it here right next to me, and I
What is
have it
it?
in a box.
Come on.
No, surprise.
It's I had a friend visiting from the US
Yeah.
over the other day, and when we talked and he said, "Well, I'm coming," I was like, "So would it be possible to send stuff to you and you bring it along because
I thought I
something."
was your mule. Did you find a new mule? I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, you didn't fly over this week.
Yeah, good point.
Weak sauce.
So sad.
And yeah, and I'm going to have for my birthday a Tatooine skiff.
Ooh.
And
You mean like
they
a
are
Jabba
sold
thing?
out. What?
The Jabba thing?
Yeah, not the massive, not the big one.
No, the little ones.
Yeah, the little ones. Yes.
I
The ones
love
that they almost dump them in the Sarlacc pit from.
Yes.
Nice.
And that's I'm really excited to take this out of my box.
So I
And,
should know the answer to this already, but did they ever make the Jabba barge in action figure
Yes.
size?
Yes, they did.
God, of course
And
they did.
they did it on a limited run from Hasbro Pulse or whatever that
Oh
was.
yes, okay, that's how they did Unicron for Transformers.
And it was laughably expensive. Like I don't recall how expensive it was, but it was like really expensive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it is so limited, it's really rarely found sold, and then you pay more than a Protonid for it.
Really?
Yep, I would expect.
So
But
what's a proton worth these days?
I don't know. Ask Flynn.
400 pounds?
Yeah,
No.
about 400.
How much?
About 500 pounds.
Woo!
And I think the bark when it was made
Yep.
was sold for 500 or 600
Euro?
dollars.
Yep.
Yeah, and you can add to that the there are only 50 on this planet.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
50.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many, but they're
Yeah.
really rare.
Marco, are you familiar with Hasbro Pulse?
No.
So Hasbro Pulse, like this, I don't know if you saw it. You didn't see it, Marco, because you weren't here. I've got my Hero Quest box sitting over there. The Hero
Nice.
Quest re-release.
Awesome. Yeah.
They so Hasbro created this thing called Pulse. Basically, it's their own Kickstarter.
Okay.
It's like Hasbro Labs. It's like Hasbro's like, hey, I wonder if we could make this like super expensive toy that we would never like sell like mass, but we could like just sell it to crazy collectors who have a lot of money.
Okay.
And they
So
through
you are.
what?
So they're just basically looking for Marco.
They're basically Marco, you need to be all over Pulse because like
You got me.
they make Jabba's barge, which is like a giant toy that like they could never sell in like a normal toy store, but if they like go direct to the like Star Wars superfans who've always wanted to have a toy of it, who are now older and have like well-paying jobs, they can justify it. So that's
Nice.
Pulse.
The last thing they did was they made the silver the
Razor
airplanes
Crest.
from Razor Crest. Yes.
Yep. Like a toy of
Sounds
it.
great.
What?
It was a toy of the Razor Quest.
Yes.
Razor Crest.
Yeah.
But that wouldn't be that big. Ah, fucker! I lost it. Give me a Space Marine.
Both Marie.
Space Marine. And of course, I put the glue on the part where I want to put it. Oh.
Well, it doesn't bounce far then.
No, it doesn't have glue on it. The piece I want to glue it to has glue on it. Nah.
Oh.
Damn it. Okay, that one. This one's actually hard to find.
How
Yeah.
big?
So that that was the talk about the barge. The barge. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Nice.
What was the
And,
company that made it called again?
What?
The company that made it. What was it called again?
Hasbro Pulse.
Hawthorne?
Hasbro
Oh, Hasbro. Okay.
Pulse.
And Simon, you do have the correct skiff guards?
Me?
Yeah.
I have. Let me see. I have from the skiffs. I have this dude, the dog face.
Something's very loud here. I think it's a searching Canadian, huh?
Yeah.
Bang.
I have this. The dog dude, and I have this dude.
Ah, nice. I think you need the Weequay, huh?
What's the recry?
The coolest of the skiff guards, the guy with the X. And the dreadlock Q on the back of his head and the scar face.
Yeah, probably. There are quite a few.
Yeah.
But, since I never had like a reason to look out for them, I always thought yes they're funny aliens, but who cares? But
Of
there's
course.
there's actually a box right now like that's that you can sort of get where there are two
Okay.
like alien dudes and one with a white suit and a black helmet.
Okay.
He's one of those space jockey dudes, and that's hilarious.
Do you have a band, the Max Rebo band?
Oh, I would love to.
Yeah, so cute, huh?
Yes, I've seen recently a just the elephant for sale, but
Aw, Max
the
Rebo
elephant
sounds-
without his piano is just half the fun.
Absolutely. There's no point. But he's so
But-
cute.
Yeah, and I just so keenly remember I never played much with Star Wars toys, but we had or better the older brother whose toys we borrowed, he had one of them. He had
Okay.
the
I found the little fucker.
good.
Now the glue
Yes,
will be
we
dry.
all heard about your search.
Sorry.
You are not, admit it.
I'm just glad I found the fucking thing. That's all I care about.
Yee.
Well, the spears are way too large, I think, because I have nowhere to place them.
So Nick, we
Yeah.
all know that Simon had his youth misspent with He-Man toys, with Masters of the Universe. I was the Star Wars kid. How about you?
G.I. Joe and Transformers.
Really? And Transformers, of course, yeah.
Yeah. I was G.I. Joe and Transformers, a little bit of Star Wars, but not. Like, I was in this weird situation where I was young for the original Star Wars movies, and I was old by the time Phantom Menace came out.
Okay,
Like, I was like
awesome.
late high school when Phantom Menace came out. Like, I was still really excited about Phantom Menace, but when I found out about Star Wars, the toys had kind of like gone out of the toy stores, and you could only get them secondhand at yard sales.
Yeah.
So, like, for example, we had a Millennium Falcon that didn't have any pieces on it. It's just like the like plastic shell of like the core of the chip
Yeah, forget it.
with everything else. Like, we still played with it, we loved it, but we got it from a yard sale. And I was once at a garage sale, and they had like Jabba on his like platform, and like the platform like moved, and I felt so bad because I saw it. I'm like, I'm gonna come back and buy that, and then I walked around the yard sale, came back, it was gone. I was like, no. It was like it was at my public school or something.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I was G.I. Joe and Transformers, and my brother used to take apart all the G.I. Joe guys, because there was a screw in their back, and you take the screw out, and you can take them all apart and like reassemble them. So he was, I think we talked about this in some podcast episode, that he was like the original Kit Basher when we were kids.
Were you mad at him for destroying them?
What? No, he didn't destroy them, because he just like reconfigured them.
Okay, wow.
Like he didn't do them in like a shitty way. Like he'd take like the arms off one and the legs off the other, and then just swap them around, and they actually worked out pretty well.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Flynn, what were your toys when you were a kid?
It was mainly like Pokemon, like
Pokemon?
not the cards or anything, actual games for it and stuff.
Okay.
I think it was more like, because I did play Warhammer. I started when I was a bit younger as well, but it was one of those like you did one. It was like I did the Pokemon when I wasn't playing Warhammer, and then it was Warhammer when I wasn't playing Pokemon.
Yeah.
And then just got to the age of I need to start picking up sport and everything to play, and then it kind of everything just goes to the side. So it was more of I just didn't really get that do the massive collections.
Yeah.
When I was younger, it was just having the Pokemon actual game was the easiest way to do the collections, because you're not spending any extra money than the actual game, and you're still getting that collecting sort of vibe from it.
So you started Warhammer at what age?
Hang on, I think I was about 11 when I started.
Oh, that's early.
But then I did take a big break when I played. I was like 5 years constant, and then took about a 10-year break.
Yeah, the girls, I know.
Yeah.
Everyone takes that break who starts young.
Yeah.
The girls and the beer break.
Sport, uni, a lot of different
sport. I love how you're like, oh, then I had to pick up a sport. I'm like, funny, I never picked up a sport. I mean, maybe swimming, but that was like competitive swimming, but that was it.
I started playing rugby when I got into secondary school. So when I was about 12, 13 years old, started playing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are the sporty of us then.
Yep.
You're sporty spies, of course.
Marco, did you have a sport?
No.
You dive. Doesn't that count?
No. Always too late.
Floating lazily around in the water doesn't count as sport.
No, diving's not a sport.
Well, you didn't do diving when you were a kid, right?
No. Very late. Started at 30 or something.
I'd say you're the most active out of all of us, though.
Why is that?
Maybe.
What? I did speed swimming, man. I was active. I got thighs like tree trunks from that still. And no one has ever appreciated those until my wife. And then I'm like, you're the woman I'm meant to marry.
Really?
You actually appreciate my thigh tree trunks.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Let me guess, you swam like a drunk rabbit, huh?
What? A drunk rabbit? Why?
Yes. Because you're so hyperactive sometimes.
Oh, yeah, well.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
No, I'm
But
not
you are.
ashamed. I own my hyperactivity. Okay, so did we get through all the vaporware in the chat?
No.
Didn't even start.
Yeah, we got the first one, then segued.
Okay, so let's go through the other vaporware in the chat. Can you scroll back to it, Flynn? What are people's suggestions for Warhammer 40k releases that were rumored forever and never happened and you're disappointed about?
So, Barclay's gone a Questora Imperialis style Elder army would be his preference, given the Elder are a massive army of knights like they used to.
Nice.
Oh, that's not vaporware. That's like
That's not vaporware, yeah.
Instead of thing.
I think everyone got a bit distracted by everything else, but
Oh.
Barclay says that I still value the lost and damned army list.
Ah, yes. That would be like Chaos Imperial Guard, right?
Yeah.
That was
They
cool.
they did come out, but then they haven't done anything. There's been rumors of they're going to do them as.
Was that the they came out in the Eye of Terror book? Wasn't that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was their only
Ford
release.
made some models.
Oh yeah, let's. When I
But
talk about models,
obviously-
I talk about plastic releases.
Yeah. But also,
not
there's like
Forge World.
everyone's going like, "Oh, they're going to be plastic now. They're going to be plastic because they've taken them off the website and everything, leading it to thinking plastic."
It is also the case that they have plastic Lost in the Dam sculpts from Blackstone Fortress. Those like really
Yeah.
really nice Cadians that were
Absolutely.
rescaled.
Yep.
And the other one is people keep going on is about Dark Mechanicum, so plastic
Oh.
for those as well.
Was that rumored?
But it's more of if they've done for Greater Guard, they could easily do Dark Mechanicus as well.
Yeah, like they have AdMech stuff.
Yeah. And all
Okay,
have to
can
do-
you look at my screen for a sec,
Yeah.
please?
Yeah.
So I have this dude with this massive crossbow,
Yeah, I love them.
and I have the spears, which are like this long. They are way too long, but
Yeah.
even when I make them shorter, so you would assume that the pointy tip is just right behind this part, right?
It
Yeah.
didn't have to be
Yeah.
behind. It could be like overhanging that part, I think.
So like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or even further down.
Yeah, it can be a little
Yeah,
longer.
Yeah, I figured longer would be cool, but
He was gonna trip on
they're
it.
so massive. I don't know where to put them on the model.
Oh, the extras?
Yes.
That's
so,
when you make a little minion to be walking around behind him carrying them all.
Or give them a leg quiver.
Or
So it's the quiver that sits on the leg.
Yeah, but those things are
So-
way too big to fit in a quiver.
yeah.
No,
Or
no,
Just build a space marine.
Yeah, get a space marine to carry them around. That's all they're good for.
Yeah, I think when I shortened them, I made them too long, and I hope that I will find. I had the plan to make a quiver on the other side of his backpack,
Yeah.
and they have been way too long. But I think when I shorten them now a fair bit, they will fit there.
Okay.
So I have no idea how this dude is going to reload. He will be like, wait, guys, I have to get my backpack down and take all the other things.
Get him a
and blah, blah,
minion.
blah,
A minion can do it
reload."
for him.
The crossbows are famous at reloading very, very slowly, so you're fine.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it's intended to hunt Tyranid whales anyways.
There you
So
go.
they're,
There you go.
they're known to be slow, right?
Yes.
So I've got found a few more. So we've got Johnny Van Cleve II. Says Loyalist Alpha Legion.
Ooh, was that rumored, or is that just something you wish it like? This is the thing. I want
Yeah.
things that people have heard, like Games Workshop was like, hey, we're gonna release this, and then it never happens. But I guess
I
maybe
think-
my crazy Tau suit was not ever gonna be released. It was just concept art, or I don't know.
Probably.
Speaking of concept art, Tom Wilson says they released concepts for the Dragon Kings in the old world.
Oh,
So,
but they got those big sexy dragons now, so maybe they're coming.
oh jeez.
Do you like the dragons?
Yeah.
Really?
You don't?
No.
No.
I can see someone painting one of them purple very easily.
Purple?
Yeah.
Spyro?
Yep.
Okay.
Because the face of it just looks like it's a Spyro dragon.
I don't know. They work for me,
I can't,
especially the
I
little
can't
ones.
unsee it.
Like the ones the individual dudes ride around on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them.
Maybe
just-
I need to take a closer look, but right now I just found it too generic and boring for some reason.
Maybe
Don't know
I'm
why.
just full of shit. Who knows?
One of them
Well,
looks like it's got
probably
scale
not.
eyebrows.
One looks like what?
It's got eyebrows made of scales.
Oh, you can cut those off.
The blue one looks like it's got the red one. Doesn't look too bad.
I think
blue
that's the
one-
one I like. I think the red one's the one I like. That's the Scar
the
one,
red-
right?
Yeah, the red one's better. It's just the blue one. Just I can see someone painting it as purple and being Spyro.
I think it also has awkward armor or something, the blue one.
Yeah.
Who's Sparrow?
It's a PlayStation 1 game. It was like PlayStation's response to Mario, but you were like a dragon, and it was actually kind of
for young,
cooler.
for young people, yeah.
Well, no, it's for
Yep.
old people now because it came out a long
Yeah.
time ago. But I guess
Yeah.
I think they did because it was like that and Crash Bandicoot. They're trying to make as the mascot for PlayStation.
Yeah.
Because obviously Sega has Sonic, Nintendo had Mario, so they wanted one for
yeah.
Sony. So they had Crash Bandicoot, and then they did Spyro, and then
Okay.
a couple of years back they did remasters of the first few Crash Bandicoot games, and then the first 3 Spyro games.
Was Ratchet and Clank PlayStation as well?
Yeah, they were PlayStation. So it was like a whole. Sony didn't know what they wanted their mascot to be, so they had like
Yeah.
loads at the same time.
They just needed lots of kid games to compete with Nintendo.
They also had like Jack and Daxter, I think, as well, but I never
I don't
played that
remember
one.
that one.
I just remember the name, don't remember the game.
Yeah, I'm out.
Me
Parents didn't
too.
let you have video games?
Yeah, I'm a little bit torn with this video games. I played a few when I was younger.
Yeah.
Well, not video games. We only had a PC at home,
Mhm.
and I played stuff like Monkey Island and
Oh, that's
Space
good.
Quest.
Nice.
Those are really good
And-
games.
Yeah, yeah. And one of my favorite was Day of the Tentacle.
Awesome.
What
Loved
was
it.
that?
That was hilarious.
What a
That was-
great game.
That
don't
was
remember that
amazingly
one.
cool. There were 2 tentacles, 2 single tentacles, and one was bad and one was good. They were designed by this mad scientist, and that was in this very comic-y world. I think it was the prequel where it was.
Maniac Mansion was.
Oh,
the
I was gonna
original
say
game.
this isn't Maniac Mansion, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one after Maniac Mansion.
Oh, okay. Because I
And that
remember
was
Maniac Mansion.
that was so cool.
And thus was your love of Slaanesh and Tyranids born.
Yes.
And why not? Why not?
All about tentacles already.
Okay,
What could be bad?
so because Flynn's done all the work, and because we've already been doing this bullshit for an
Oh, yeah.
hour, I guess we should probably get to the Nidvember roundup. So Flynnhammer has gone and compiled some cool Tyranid creations from Instagram this week, which is the final full week of Nidvember. And yeah, lay it on us, Flynn, when you're feeling ready. Oh wait, I got to do your
Yeah.
stream thing.
Yeah, I've got to get it up first.
Hold
Crazy.
on. For some reason, like what I do is when I'm sharing the screen, I turn off non-video participants, and apparently your stream is a non-video participant, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
I don't get it myself. I think it's because it's got me as just voice chat.
Right.
Oh, I also had a quick
Okay.
look for the Unicron.
Oh yes.
That thing is expensive as hell.
Destroy Unicron, till the Grand Ruron, eliminate even the toughest stains.
Oh,
Mama
nah,
Negan
eh,
knows where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
Before we start, just a quick question.
Yeah.
How would you feel about if we do a roundup on the 28th birthday thing next week, and we could, maybe Flynn would roll a dice and see who won something from me.
Flynn, how do you feel about that?
Yeah. How many do you want me to show up on it?
All of them.
All of
Oh,
it. No, whatever feels suitable.
I will have that loaded up for
There
later.
probably won't be a ton. Like, I mean, Hydra's pretty popular, but let's be honest. Like, he's not like High Fleet Moloch. Come on.
What?
Now you're teasing.
No, I'm just saying that like we could probably go through all of them. I don't know how many entries there's going to be.
Yeah.
How many were there last year, Simon?
Mm-hmm. Fuck you too.
No. Okay, listen. What I'm saying is that we can probably go through all of them because how many were last year?
I don't know. 30?
Yeah, we can go through like
Yeah.
30. I'm
Okay.
thinking more of like if someone created something, I'd love to have it featured. To like to thank them kind of in a way for doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to shit on you. Come on.
No.
You shall never insult a German. Never.
Yeah.
You know that I think you're more talented than I am. So
Our new foreign minister will tell you that.
what? What? Never insult a German?
Yeah. Well, we are going to have a new minister for foreign. How do you call that?
Affairs.
Who's not-
Foreign
I
affairs,
guess.
yeah, foreign relations.
Foreign affairs. Yes, and she is.
Is it Tante Angele? My favorite?
No. No.
Oh,
No.
fuck.
No.
Damn.
She has. Well, she's from the Green Party, which is good, but rumor has it that she's the reason why the Green Party has lost so devastating. Well,
Oh.
they're still in the government, but because she appears to be weak, and I can hardly imagine her standing up to like people like Putin or other nutheads.
Yeah.
Please
She-
stop it, Mr. Putin. It is not good.
Yes. She's a bit squeaky and a bit, she's a bit pretty and
Hey, our Minister of Foreign Affairs was like this little petite lady, and she got some shit done.
yeah, I
Mr.
hope
Freeland?
I wish her the best from the bottom of my heart, but
You worried?
right now, yeah, I'm a bit worried.
Okay. Well, hopefully she surprises you.
Yeah.
She's not built like a refrigerator, you know?
She's not built like
She
a brick
should be.
shithouse,
She should be.
like Tante Angele was.
She's not a very frightening person, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's well
you
said.
get what is the expression? You get more flies with honey than with shit, or something like that.
I've never heard that.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's basically the phrase.
Is that the expression? Basically,
not-
if you're angry, you're not gonna get as many people to do what you want as if you're sweet.
Tell Mr. Trump.
He didn't get
Yeah.
anyone to do shit. He just talked a big game about it. He did nothing.
Well,
he's the evidence for this maxim
He's
or
the-
whatever.
Here are
built a
some
wall.
free management tips for you.
What?
Didn't he build a wall?
Didn't he what?
Build a
Build a
wall?
wall.
He didn't
No.
build shit. No, you've clearly not done any research. You haven't followed up on that. He talked about building a wall. He didn't accomplish
Oh.
anything. And the wall that he did build, like you can knock it over with like a 2x4.
The wall they did build, they have to take down because it's structurally not safe.
This is Trump in a nutshell.
That is awesome.
Shall we begin?
Sorry, go ahead.
Yes, please.
Take us away. Save us from ourselves, Flynn.
That's too late for that. So up again, as we had last week, is the amazing High Fleet Bark Heist.
Oh
Nice.
shit. I just freaking love this thing.
I
It's terrifying.
don't know where your ideas are coming from, but
Your nightmares.
keep putting them
Bargeist can
out.
see your nightmares.
It's just the whole using the bits that would just sit in anybody's bits box forever because
Yep.
you're just not going to get around to using them.
Yep.
And just making something amazing out of it, or like I can even see the start for this one.
Yeah.
No, I love this. This thing is creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Is that a plague bearer skull?
Yes, I think so.
That
From
is
the
a
skull
sleeper
set?
bit. That is a damn sleeper bit. That is an amazing bit that I've seen used in many different places, and it's so creepy.
Bargeist is still here. It'd be brilliant.
Bargeist, are you with
Yeah.
us?
Don't know. But Eric has turned up.
Eric?
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Welcome.
Hello, Eric.
And Peter Hansen said it's you catch more flies with honey than vinegar.
Vinegar, not shit.
Oh, there you
because
go.
you probably catch the most flies with shit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's move on. That thing is dope as hell.
Yes.
So got Ray Beak, who's made painted up their Gene Stealer makers, which they've used by
Oh
combining.
man, I didn't see this one. This one's great.
Yeah.
Oh, I love those knives. Anyone who uses those knives, I love them. You can't.
But-
Can you
Yeah.
get those anymore? Or are they only in the Overkill, Deathwatch Overkill?
No, they're part of the normal kit.
Okay.
Like, they're the bone swords that they've got. Well, the
Wait,
smaller
that's
ones.
not the bone sword. That's the bone knife thing.
Yeah, they're part of one of the things. I think it's on the
Probably the
acolyte or
yeah.
the metamorphs.
Yeah.
Because I
one
know
of
it's in
those.
one box, but it's in one of those.
God, I love that bit
Uh,
so much. Like I used a lot of them when I was putting my cult together.
It's just the other thing. I don't know which Necromunda gang it is. I think it could be the Cordal one. Or
It's a
Delac.
deluxe.
That's Delac.
Delac.
Yeah, that it's just taking those and just putting them on there as well really works.
Oh man, you can put Delac on anything. That body, I love it.
Almost.
I mean, you could just
It
give
could
them
be
shovels, and they would give them shovels and creepy hoods, and they would be amazing.
That's right.
Sorry, what were you saying, Simon?
Yeah, I
Almost?
just said that they're pretty huge, and their torsos are rather
Oh.
stretched, and
Yeah.
I have that quotation marks problem right now because I wanted to use a female torso, and
Yeah.
it's hard to find legs that actually work with them.
Yeah, if you care about scale, they're not great. I don't care about scale.
So Barkheist has actually said this bit here actually is a plague bearer skull.
Yeah.
We
Good.
were just saying he was just a little bit busy. They were just a little bit busy because they were posting something new.
Oh, damn it.
Oh,
Fish.
We saving that for next
fish.
week?
No,
Ew,
put it on now.
what the hell? Oh my god.
Straight away, it's
Amazing.
going on now.
this is live.
Live from
Lots of
Barghest.
reactions.
Oh shit! Oh, look at that tail. Oh,
Marco, check this out.
Oh, damn it!
Undersea adventurer.
This is so brilliant. Oh Jesus!
Yeah, that's freaking cool.
It's been swimming around in the back of his head for a while.
Ah,
They intended a fully aquatic gargoyle to reflect the ongoing theme for the
Awesome.
new aquatic mega swarms. Yeah, it's just brilliant.
amazing.
You can already see that it's I'm just going to try and figure out what the bits that's in there. So that's a gargoyle head, warrior mouth.
Is that no? That's not a. Oh, the head. Oh, sorry.
That's
The
head
mouth.
crest.
Okay, yes. Oh, and it's back. Oh my god, it's backwards. I would never think to do that.
Yeah.
This is the
So
coolest shit about Barghest. I would never think. I love those gargoyle heads, and I just slap them on normally. I would never turn them around. Damn,
Ah,
that's smart.
Yep.
That's from one of the Harpy Hive Crone. I can remember tell the difference between them. That for the venom cannon bits that you stick onto the gun, an old school venom cannon
Oh.
bit. One of the Carnifex sort of thorns. That's one of the wing bits. For the
That's
crone or
a
harpy.
no. That's a zone throw sighting talon. His favorite
No, I
bit.
think- Is it? I can't
Yeah,
tell
that's a
this
zone
one.
throw sighting talon.
But to me, it looks like it's the right size for the and the shape bit there of hooking in for
Flynn.
It just looks like that to me.
Flynn,
You could use that.
I've got one right here.
What?
The zone throw sighting talon. They're right here. It's what I think that's what it is.
Yeah, throw
Is it not?
talons, Bargus.
Yeah, no, it looks like it's more the back one. That's that one.
But Barghest just said it
That
was the
look-
throw talon.
Oh. Well, I am terrible with those bits. But
I
think
think you're
they-
pretty good so far.
No, you nailed everything else. You kidding?
toxin sacs. That's what the bit here is. For the eyes.
Oh my
Nice.
god, they're Oh, that makes me so angry. Because it's so
Why?
smart, and toxin sacks are so useless.
I
God,
use them for heads.
I'm
I didn't even realize
furious.
he's bent it as well.
I'm furious at his brilliance. What tail is that? Oh no, is that a venom cannon?
That's
That's a
venom cannon.
venom
That's
cannon.
the old school venom cannons.
That's the sound of my mind exploding. My
exploded.
head just exploded. It's everywhere now. I gotta go get a mop. That is
It's the whole-
insane.
It's the bend as well put into it, just makes it even better.
That is legitimately, like, certifiably, like, lock him up. That's insane.
Are we talking about the fish right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You need
Welcome
to be
the
more
party.
excited about the fish, buddy.
Thank you. I love the fish.
I need to hear it in your voice.
And now say it like you mean it.
Oh wait, you're a German. I guess I am hearing it in your voice.
I'm still processing. Give me a moment. I'm old. And I'm a diver, but I love the venom sac eyes as well. What a great idea.
Oh man, just keeps on giving.
Really, really cool. Yeah.
I am amazed.
Okay, Barkay, you're winning Nidvember so far for me.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. You know how, like, they have the thing at Games Workshop where once you've won the Golden Demon or the Slayer Sword, you can't really compete with people for the normal Slayer Sword anymore because you're so good and you have to go in, like, the special category.
Yeah.
I think that's the category that Bargay should be in for Nidvember.
Next year.
I think no. I think Bargay's already won Nidvember last year. Like
This
Slayer
year and
Sword
next year
style.
already.
Yeah. Anyway.
Dude, that Abyssal Gene Stealer is even better, I think.
The what?
The Abyssal Gene Stealer he posted just before.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah.
I guess so, because you
Oh,
know
were you
there's,
away?
there's a kind of species which is called the ghost shrimp. They're really tiny and they look just like this. Awesome.
Ooh.
Look at you.
That might be
Skeletal-
where Bargay's got the idea.
Maybe.
Maybe he just learned something new.
So, should we go to the next one then?
Yes.
So this is the Nurgle head on the Gene Stealer.
Yeah, the Nurgle Skull. But I think it's been modified.
Totally mind blowing. Wow. Holy shit.
So
Alright,
creepy.
so I know last week we ended up talking about epic models. So Ryan Minis has painted up
Ooh.
in a
Oh, so cool.
amazing scale, like an epic scale zoanthrope. So it isn't just about the big conversions and everything. You can go for even the tiny little ones.
Amazing.
Yeah, I've talked to Ryan about this, and he really likes painting small miniatures, he said. Like, right now he's working on a goblin, like an old, it's like a really old pewter goblin. Or grot, or I don't know what the heck it is, but it's holding, like, this little weird creature. Yeah. And I think when he was doing this, I was really excited by it, and I think he said that he tried to do, like, a water effect so that it looked like the psychic power of the zoanthrope was, like, levitating the water around. Because if you look at the base, it's got, like, resin there.
Yeah.
But I think it was too frustrating or something, or it didn't work out.
I've got that to look forward to with one of my plans I've got going on.
You're going to do Levitating Water?
Sort of. So you know the Malefictor I posted today?
Yeah.
The whole bit is like the warp field is generating is pushing everything away.
Yeah.
I'm going to have like it, apart from water, so it's basically it's pushed itself through a pipe, so it's going to have water flowing out through the pipe,
Yeah.
and that's going to be a bit tricky just to make it work to sculpt around everything.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
be
I've got a-
challenging.
Yeah,
But talk to Ryan. Maybe he's got some tips.
yeah. I'll be a while away when I get around to doing it though.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'll hit him up for it. So next up, I don't think it needs any introduction.
Ah, weird witticism. Damn. Yeah, I saw
I'm only
this
gonna
one.
I'm only going to show one this time because there's too many. He's just churning them out like anything.
This is probably the best of the ones that Weird Witticism has churned out recently.
Yeah.
I love this model. Marco, did you see this one?
Is it the Lictor?
Is it a lictor? It's just some cool Nid
No,
demon
that's
amazingness.
not the liquor. That's the prime alpha prime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on his side right now on Insta, and I'm seeing both of them. Both are just mind blowing, totally mind blowing.
Yes.
I will keep silent because I'm jizzing all over his stuff all the time. And, I get teased by Mr. King.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I have never seen anyone use Scything Talons in a relaxed stance like this before, and I would never do it myself.
No.
But this is why I love it, because this is so in contrast to what I usually use as my personal design philosophy, and it's really working.
Yeah, nice. No, this is beautiful.
Totally.
Just leave it at there. I just can't really add any more to it, and it's just.
Well, we can. It's totally graceful,
Yeah.
and what I really love about it, it just got this really passive, powerful stance.
It's just the head for me, really.
Just knows it can kill you no matter what.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah, what can I say? It is. I'm just amazed by all the work. I'm not sure if it's just pure genius or if he puts work into that, into the composition of those things.
Yeah.
So when you look at that, it's so well composed. How these claws, like the long claws, I think any other pose for those long claws would have looked ridiculous.
Yep.
But this way, they look like, I don't know, they totally suit the whole thing.
Yeah.
And
at rest, but still menacing, like Marco was saying.
yeah,
I think
Yeah.
it underlines the gangliness of the model.
Yep. Like in a
that
good
as
way.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
It serves a lot of different purposes, and it is just plainly amazing. And I have to admit, I highly envy the dude. I'm, when someone orders a commission, I'm most of the time happy for whoever gets the commission because that's paying someone, who enjoys what he's doing. But I find myself a bit jealous of whoever gets those things because
Wait,
they're
these
just
are commissions?
freaking- yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize.
That's a kill team.
Oh my. Wow. Wait, even the ones before with the flower face?
Yeah, all those.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I did not. Apparently I'm not reading. That's amazing. Yeah, that person is very lucky.
Certainly.
It's you, isn't it, Marco?
I wish.
Sadly, not at this point.
Nope.
Can you pull up the lictor, or did we do the lictor last week?
No, Lictor was only posted, I think today or yesterday.
Did I see the lictor? Oh yeah, I saw this.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
what is the
was-
arm? What is the lower, the Renning Claw arm? What's the base arm on it? Do you know? I don't recognize it.
You always post those work in progress pictures. Isn't that the spider part?
I was wondering if it was one of those like Nurgle bloatfly parts.
I thought I was thinking it was one of those. Because it's got like the little boils and everything. It looks more insectoid
God, it's so
than
good.
Nid. Like, you've also got like the little claws for the feet as well that everything has.
I started working back on Karen at some point with this exactly that idea to make those limbs just longer, and but this is what I wanted my stuff to look like, but I would have never reached that.
Where's the head from?
This is a turned around dark wood elf piece.
What?
Okay.
Oh, I
Yeah.
did not recognize that. What's the
Right.
piece? Like
Oh,
what wood elf kit?
Drycha.
Oh, Drycha is like amazing.
Yeah.
And
Everything.
again, if I would have built this model, and if I had turned around the head like this, I would have never have been able to keep the socket as it is. I would have felt the need to cover it with an eye or something else, which just totally speaks for the originality of what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean, Marco, and I've seen other people do that. Like I've seen Box do that. Oh wait. I've got the Dactylus that Box did that he didn't finish, he passed on to me.
Yeah.
He's got arms, like Tyranid arms, turned around, and you know the ball that goes into a ball joint on a Tyranid?
Yeah.
He's left the ball exposed as an eyeball.
He took that from Marco.
Did he?
That
Yeah.
is true.
Oh shit, okay.
That was my
Marco,
idea. Thanks, Simon.
Sorry,
Marco
that was
used
your
those as-
idea?
Box, the old,
Uh,
Box, the old copycat. He's always copying my stuff.
Oh, God. Yeah, right. You're lucky he's not here. Sometimes he shows up.
You do remember my enhanced senses on my Venom cannon earlier in the day, and
Yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah, that's a ball joint. You're right.
the hats. I
It's
didn't have
all
any
been
of
done by Moloch before.
Yes. Who is this young box boy? I don't know him.
He's the one who's who you bought several models off of because you love them so much.
I'm old. I don't remember.
Oh, let me refresh your memory. The Hive Mite, the Screamer Killer.
Tom is awesome.
He
I'm
is.
a big fan of his work.
Me
Which
too.
I would be nearly as good.
And he's not just a model artist. He also does music and art. In fact, he's did this Creature Conference logo right here. Because the man is way too talented.
Yes. I'm jealous of his brilliance.
So am I.
Again, yes.
And don't make us Germans jealous. We don't like this.
Yes. Okay,
What's going on in the
onwards.
chat? Flynn, what's going on in the chat?
So I was going to read out. Barcase has gone. The goal of Tyranid conversion should be to steal all the cool model bits from other rangers. If they won't give them new models, the Great Devourer will take them.
I like it.
That's cool.
Yes.
Yeah, everyone makes these jokes like, hey, look, it's a Tyranid bit. And we should just be like, yeah, it is. Stolen.
It will be.
It will be. That's
Yeah.
good. Om nom nom.
The hive mind takes all.
Okay, onwards.
Yeah, let's go for the next one. This next one is Shocked Spartan. And just one word.
Oh,
Mechanids.
interesting. I did not see this.
This isn't the only Mechanid they've
What?
posted.
Cool.
I just like the idea, and also they're going like it's some of it is 3D sculpted, so
Oh, yeah?
yay. But it's like it just is brilliant, and it just like the whole idea of Mechanids, where they've been like, you know, where that the Inquisition has captured them, or someone in the Adeptus Mechanicus, one of the biologists section of it, are
Mhm.
trying to experiment on them and everything. It just works.
My favorite
there-
versions of Mechanids, I can never remember who did this, but there was someone who did Tyranids that were captured by the Imperium, and they were missing parts, and then the Inquisitor has just like bolted on like scraps of metal. I can't remember who did it. Someone did it recently on Instagram, and it's really good. Like they have like gaunts that have like targeters, like mechanical targeters on their faces because they
Oh.
had their face shot off. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think I remember it, I just don't. I can't
There's like a
remember who
busted
did
scything
it.
talon, and then there's like a bit of like metal like bolted onto the end of the scything talon to like make up for the,
Yeah.
the missing piece. And it's done very
Yeah.
well, and they're painted very well.
I think there's a clamp foot as well for it.
Yeah, it doesn't like they don't look rough. They look very well done.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But this is their Zoanthropes they did as well, which are very,
Woo,
very
those are
good.
creepy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it never occurred to me. I like those balls up there, those dots.
On the carapace?
Yeah.
Oh, or
Let me just get back to it. Yeah, I think that's what's been 3D printed from the Maker's Cult, which I'll have a quick look see at. Yeah, so the Maker's Cult does a load of these sort of things for it, where they've got like some Gene Stealer ones here, but obviously to
oh, these are the
avoid
3D printed mechanids.
yeah, so these look like they've been 3D printed and just painted up really nicely. Well, paint.
Nice.
Yeah. So I was going to close that. So if anyone wants to get their own, just go to the Maker's Cult.
Nice.
Next bit. Good old crippled giraffe.
Oh yeah, I like this. This is a new one.
Yeah. Just. I also just like the whole bit, the way he's just captioned it. Hashtag Nidvember. Rippers. That is it. That is it. That is the whole thing for it. Just love it.
You know what that
And
is? That's what happens when the fifth member, when we kick him in the face too many times, he calls his friends. And that's me in front, getting devoured by them.
When looking at that picture, I remember Sarah going om nom 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 nom.
Oh yeah.
Nick, are you working on the sunflower zone throw?
I'm basically working on a giant version of that. Yeah. Marco, do you know what I'm working on?
No.
The Shadow Mind.
Wow.
Do you remember?
Of course I do.
Yeah. So
Of course I do.
it has stuck in my mind ever since. And I don't know if this is going to be the perfect version of it, but I just have this powerful image of it that it's like a zoanthrope with like these voids in it. And the
Yeah.
voids are like meant to like channel pure. It's almost like the creature has pieces that are missing, and those pieces are made up of pure psychic energy from the hive mind.
Wow. Wow.
It's like the vibe I'm trying. I don't know. I'm gonna try it.
Sounds amazing.
This is
Really?
Simon's birthday project. I don't know if you caught that or if you came after I was talking about it.
I caught that. Yes.
Oh, you did, but I didn't know if Marco was here yet when we
Oh,
were
okay.
talking about that.
I didn't, thanks.
So up next, I've got someone who's made
What?
some Tyranid heads for a LARPing event.
Whoa. Okay, so like a little rubber suity, but I'm really impressed by the effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not even like carbon copied over, because if you look at this one, and then you look at this bit here, the mouth is completely different.
Yeah, so they sculpted it
Yeah.
twice.
So they've done it completely separate, and it's just like, wow.
I think it's freaking amazing to, to get something. It really looks horrible, like horrifying. Like if you
Like scary.
if
It looks
you
like a
run out of
monster.
clothes- Yes.
Because
If
the
you would see
wrist.
that running down the street, you would go screaming and running in the opposite direction.
I just wish they posted the full suit.
One of the risks I think of upscaling Tyranids is that you're in danger of keeping the like level of detail from 28 millimeters and just like scaling it up, and then it
Yeah.
doesn't look as creepy because like a Tyranid's skin looks very smooth, but I think that if you scaled it up and you were seeing it in real life, it would be like this. It would be like pitted and gross and like ropey, and that's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that.
Here we go. Yeah, it's just quality. I just wish they just posted the whole full suit.
They might do it later.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not done yet.
Yeah.
So they made 3 for a LARPing event. So much fun making these 3 monsters. So it looks like they've been made, but
Why don't you send them a message?
oh, I'm gonna when I share it on my story later. I go, can we get a full suit fit pic?
Nice.
Because I said I save these and then I do the post tomorrow with all of them on there on the story.
Oh, so this is the preview.
Yeah. Well,
Yo.
it's more of a surprise you guys.
Oh, you're doing a good job. This looks good.
Yeah. So
Are those eyes on its head? It's small for me. I can't really.
You can read French, Nick, right?
Oh yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Let
Yeah.
me make it big.
Yeah, because
Je vais prendre mon meilleur voix français pour cette petite modèle ici. Faux du prince Tyranid terminé et meilleurs détails sur son arme à feu et Broodlord finalisé pour le Nidvember. Bonne soirée à tous. Petit cœur.
I walked straight into that one.
Yo, this is amazing. I love that. Okay, so people, last time we talked about blenophobia, which is the fear of slime. Today we're going to talk about tryptophobia, which is the fear of closely spaced dots. And if anyone in the audience is tryptophobic, I think it's tryptophobic, they are gone now because that is creepy as hell.
And there are also a fear of space. Nick.
Fear of space marines? Yeah, that's crapophobia. Yo,
I think that's
Flynn.
common phobia.
Can you find a picture on their profile of that tyrant in the back? It looks like there's a really cool tyrant in the background of the first couple pictures.
Those
that thing?
hands, man. Those hands are so
Yeah.
creepy.
Oh, there's some alien stuff here.
That I believe is the Hive Tyrant.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. I
So
do
it's
love the
done-
like Swarm Lord with Zone Throw Pad. I really like that effect.
There's two bits I don't like about it.
The bulbs, the bulbous bits, or no?
One, it's like it's being a kangaroo.
I think,
It's just a pet peeve for me. With
you mean the fact that it's jumping when bouncing on its tail?
you know, it's got the flying tail.
Oh,
It's on the. It's not no wings. It's on the flying tail.
Skippy.
It's like there's no way it's gonna walk on those. Even with that, it just to me, it's
Flynn, have you not seen a Tyrannifex? They walk on them just fine.
I am imagining a Hive Tyrant walking in heels now.
Hey, have you never watched The Expanse, Flynn? Tough
No,
guys
I
walk in
actually haven't.
heels.
I haven't watched The Expanse. Yeah, it's
There's this amazing scene in The Expanse where they've got like their chief engineer. No, not their chief engineer. Their mechanic, Amos. He's like the toughest shit, like gun-toting, like ass-kicking dude who's like a little bit either on the spectrum or may just be an actual like he may be a anyway, whatever. He's not like he's socially awkward in like a violent sort of way. And there's this one scene where he's teaching someone how to use magnetic boots. And like he's this like big tough guy and he's like it's just like walking in heels. And it's a woman and she's like, "How do you know how to walk in heels?" He goes, "I didn't always work in space." It's the most
Awesome.
beautiful scene because he's such a tough guy. Sorry, that just reminded me of it.
it's just one of my things I've got. I don't. It's just the Khan effect. Is a High Tyrant conversion of you give it the leaping tail, and it looks like to me it just looks like a kangaroo or Tigger. I just can't unsee it. It's
Okay.
going bounce Tigger across the battlefield. I just can't unsee it, and it sticks like that. The only other bit is just I've seen it quite a bit when people do the Zoanthrope heads into a Hive Tyrant.
Yeah.
They've got around it pretty well with this. There's no actual join into the socket, into the area for the Hive Tyrant head. It just people either stick the brain straight into it, and then it.
Oh
has
yeah,
like
you've
a
talked about this
bit
before.
they've kind of come out with a different, pretty decent solution to it of having it cabled in, so the head is there.
I do like the
you can see it here.
cables. Yeah.
But the cables are the main bit that's connecting the head in. I think work a lot better, and they've also taken out the main bit, which causes the whole issue for it.
Nice.
Because so that's the bit. They've worked a really good solution to it. It's just Tigger. I will always see it as Tigger.
Thank you. Now I've got the wonderful thing about Tigger. Tigger's the wonderful thing. Tops are made out of the rubber. The bottoms are made out of spring. The bounty What?
Yeah, I cannot unsee it now.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
I'm out.
Well, I'm gonna give it 10-minute
say you're
warning
out?
anyway.
No, not yet, but nearly.
Okay, let's keep going, Flynn.
Yeah, I've got your 10-minute warning.
Yeah.
Oops. Come back here, Chris. So we've got Chris Jingles, showed him off the other week where he had the Craftsman Jono inspired.
Chris Jingles is destroying this. He's like doing some cool shit, man. Like that, isn't it like a killer shrimp thing?
That's so cool.
Yep.
And now the back is, he's working on the back now, and that seems inspired by that story guy.
That's a different one.
Oh, I thought that was the back for this thing. I'm like, why are you doing the back?
Oh.
This thing already looks so good.
So this one is the one with the Craftsman Jono head.
Oh, okay.
Because
That was confusing the two.
Because you've got the head there.
Wow.
Right, okay.
That's so
This
cool.
one is the remainder of the.
Oh, God, I love
Karen.
that fucking thing. It's
Also-
so creepy.
Look at the feet.
Yes, I didn't notice those until today. They're from the Exocrine.
Yeah.
That is brilliant.
Brilliant way of using those bits of claws if you want to use the hands for the rest of the arms for something else.
Yes, and that's such a good foot. Like, being someone who doesn't always love hooves on Tyranids, that is a really good solution.
Yeah, me
For a
too.
claw foot.
Agreed. Yep.
Yeah,
These are from the Exocrine, huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
They're the front
Pity there's
hands.
some. Pity
We
there's
finally
some.
have a knuckle walker.
Pity what,
Yeah.
Marco?
They're so rare.
Well, you just got to buy more Exocrines.
Well,
Yeah. Rare.
It's only rare until you don't buy 13 of them. Apparently Flynn's got as many of them as he does Protonids. He's like, yes, rare. Rare. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I've got 3 spare at the moment, but plans
There
for
you
them.
go. Send him to Marco. Apparently he needs them.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Well, I
Those-
did find you this Sex Imperialis stuff.
Flynn is the new Uncle Money
Thank you.
Trousers.
Yeah, he is.
Next one, I think you've all seen it, is Sculpt
Yes.
Minis.
Who does amazing photography. If you don't
Yeah.
follow them on Instagram yet, please get on it because their photography is very. Have you seen their stuff, Marco? You'd love it. It's
No, I haven't.
very atmospheric, extremely like aliens atmospheric.
Oh yeah! Wow. How are they
Each-
called?
Sorbus, what is it?
Sorbus Minis. Why was that follow not going through? There we go.
Finn, can you send me a link, please?
Yeah,
You
I'll
can just
send
put
it
it
in
in
a
our
bit.
chat. Yeah.
Thank you.
So
Oh, show the movies. I see it now.
yeah, so I'm going to going back into the thing. One bit I love about it is normally when people use the squid head,
Yes.
they just don't really take out any of the bits.
Yeah, and they have the like
I-
awkward squid tentacle that's holding a knife.
Well, he still has the squid tentacle holding a knife, and I think it
does?
actually works.
No.
Yeah.
He does? I
Yeah.
didn't
Let me
notice.
get around to it. There, it's there. But it works because it's the only thing he's left in there.
Oh, but there's like a mallet too and stuff. There's like
They're
weird
taking
stuff.
the mallet out, the
Good.
ink out, all the other stuff has been taken out.
Yeah,
It's
because
just a knife. and the
someone I
knife
can't remember who I
works.
was talking to about this, but they were like, "Is that the octopus? Because it looks different." And I think you're right. It's because all those weird things were taken out.
Yeah, you can see because that would be where one would be held there.
I
One
have
without
I have
that.
to say he made it work with the color scheme because
Yes.
it's so desaturated, but the
Mhm.
model would have been even better without the knife.
You think so?
Yes, it's amazing. It's totally mind blowing.
I did not see the knife. I have to.
I
admit.
didn't see the knife either.
Yeah, but the knife is just too jarring. But it's still amazing. It's totally mind blowing.
So it's just brilliant. Like
Yeah,
might have to do do that myself at some point, but I don't know when that point would be.
I totally have to agree. I mean, Throbos minis are totally trying what I would like to be going for as well. With nicely lit pictures, with scenic photos and
Yeah,
movie
they're
stuff.
really good.
Awesome stuff.
So up next, because I know we're close on time, got Tooth and Layer with one of their Kit
Oh,
Bashemba
yeah.
Nidvembers. So this one, I can't remember which one this one was meant to be for it, but it was the Sergeant.
Yep.
And it's either they've used something from Blackstone Fortress,
Yep.
or it's the ones for the
Oh, the Rogue Traders,
Rogue
maybe.
Trader ones. I can't remember what. But apparently
not
they're
sure.
coming back as well. Actually, those
What?
models, the
No.
Rogue Trader models. Yeah, because
How do you
they're
know?
they put it in one of the previews, I think, or it's they
Really?
had them in one of the rules for something, so they're having to re-release
Oh,
them again.
you know what it is? Kill Team.
That was it, yeah.
Because they were in a Kill Team box, so they might be in the new Kill Team rules, but I don't remember. See, you should have looked more closely. Maybe they're in a White Dwarf. I don't know. That's cool because those models were really neat, and I'm like, Games Workshop, you make all these really cool models, and then you don't release them outside of these box sets. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. One above all has turned up in the chat as well. Hello.
Hey, One Above All, welcome.
And Daddy Gamble, hello.
Welcome.
Good evening.
So they've also done some other great stuff, Rich. They've got their Kit Bashemba.
Oh, I saw these. These are great.
Yeah. The happy birthday to Hydra as well.
Oh, that was a Hydra thing? Oh, yeah, right. That's why I saw it, because he posted it.
Yeah. They've done quite a few. Skip those. They're not it. That's not it.
Oh, that's
They've
pretty
done
cool.
a few other Kit Bashemba ones, which I really like. Speaking of which, bang. But next up, now, don't just see the Space Marines,
Why are there Space Marines in this picture?
because
Great.
that's
Throw
what's
them on the
happening
ground to find some bits. Oh my. Oh, yes.
That's why. So
Oh,
the
I
first bit
say.
is just the actual
The teaser.
photography stuff for it, and then you've got them basically they're fucks.
Yeah, you're dead, Space Marines. You're dead. My
So-
first loves are coming for you.
Drink.
The
Oh,
little
shit.
riff is
Thanks.
coming up here. The fifth members taking.
Cute.
That's where the rest of them are coming through as well over there. So that's why I really.
This wins the Swarm Award for Nidvember.
Wow.
We have no
Just trying to
awards, but we
see.
just invented one.
Yeah.
The what?
The Swarm Award.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
Great.
So next up, we've got, as we had last week, Lukewarm Reception, who's just smashed out their own Sergeant.
I really like this. Like, it's giving me all the right tickles.
Also, while I've got the chance to, because I just remembered, Plastic Crack Carl, who I think he's
Lukewarm Reception was here last week.
Yeah, but Plastic Crack Carl, who I know has watched us a few times, and
I
he's
love
always
that guy.
like, when I say, he got gold in the.
Did you guys
Armies
see
on
this?
Parade.
Marco, Simon, did you see this?
Yes.
What?
This guy, Plastic Crack Carl's Gene Stealer cult was the #1 40k Armies on Parade board.
Nice.
I am so impressed. I'm so proud of him.
Totally proud of him.
And like, I think that he sold it on photography, because like if you look at like a close-up shot of like some of the scenery, like some of it's just cardboard, but
Oh yeah, I remember that.
it's sold on the photography.
Yeah.
It's
I remember that when
amazing.
he started building it, I was like, that's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, but it all came together.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Alright, so before we get any further distracted, I want to give Lukewarm Reception their spotlight.
Oh, that one is so cool.
Also, that's not the only thing they've come out with this week.
Uh-oh.
So, you've got their heavy weapons team.
Ooh, yeah.
So I know they've taken some of the Cordal Redemptionists for that.
Yep.
They've got their medic.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah,
That's
nice.
cool too.
And then
Is that a spare arm on the back?
you mean
What's going
two
on there?
spare arms?
Is that just like oh no, they've just been like cut off and they're gonna like slap them on the oh that is grim. There's your grim dark right there.
And then this is still all their ones they've done so for Kit Bashemba.
Man, Mama Negan, you're cleaning up on this event, getting all these real cool models out there.
Wow.
Definitely. But yeah, so Lukewarm Reception has just been doing amazing, and they are here this week as well. 'cause they are
Lukewarm
on Instagram.
Reception wins the most humble braggiest Instagram name award. Because Lukewarm Reception is receiving anything but a lukewarm reception, these models.
So I thought there was a thing regarding a warm reception, but I wasn't aware that there was a.
When something is lukewarm, it means that it's not warm. It means that, like, when you leave your tea on the table for 45 minutes, it's lukewarm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's the play, that it's like, it's
Okay, now I get it.
kind of the opposite of a lukewarm reception. It's the opposite of a warm reception.
It's not Luke Skywalker.
It's not Luke Skywalker reception. It's not cut people open with a green lightsaber reception.
So, 2 bits. That's the last one I've got for today. There might be more next week if we've got the last bits, because I know myself, I've got a few. We're trying to get my last bit of my project done this weekend.
Yeah.
And other people will be trying to get theirs finished off as well.
Yeah.
Also, I know we're cutting it very close on time, even potentially going over.
Well, Nora is off on adventures, I think, but yeah, we should probably be turning it down because some people need to go to bed.
Yes, me.
It's the old man.
Who cares?
I thought you might have to go to bed, Simon.
Yeah, I'm going to have someone build that walls in my basement tomorrow at 8. But I'm on a spree right now. I got the harponists done, and now I want to fix the. Now I want to get the medic done.
What did you call him? The harponist?
Yeah.
I like that. Because a harpist is someone who plays like the musical instrument with all the strings.
The harp?
Like bow? Yeah. And a harponist sounds like some kind of version of a harpist, but more killy.
That's what I'm going to do.
What?
Sorry, I was talking to myself, just because I've still got my bit up.
Do you want to take your bit down so we can see Simon's harponist?
Yep. That's what it's in. Stop streaming. There we go.
Marco, did you get any work done on your Space Marines? Is he gone?
What?
I thought
What?
Marco was Marco, were you working on Space Marines?
Okay, let me get my thing here. Black matte. No, brown paper is as well. Good as well.
Ooh, there's the harponist.
Wow.
Oh man, he's looking so good.
Yep. He certainly does.
Great work, Hydra.
I think now he's sharp. Sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really bulky and he's busy and he has like this little spool on top of his thing to hook in the harpoons and yeah, I think it was, I'm not sure who it was, but someone suggested, well, let me check. Oh no. It was Sinister Flux who suggested the Southwester head. And I looked up some inspiration, and that really sold me on doing that.
Oh, is this when you were looking for like sailor hats?
Yes.
On that one.
Well, since I didn't get the dude done in time for the date, I posted like a short video and asked what hat this one should have, and Sinister Flux suggested a Southwester, and I think it works perfectly for this one because it looks really, kind of flappy, and it reminds a little bit of the boss, but his shape is quite different, and it's not as ragged. So yeah.
No, they look so good.
He adds well, and I'm about halfway through the medic because I have birthday weekend and I won't have time to do any modeling this weekend, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, it's your birthday. What a shame, huh?
Yes. I'm trying to actually see people, and for that I have to prepare the garden because everyone will be outside, and it's like fucking freezing right now. And
how freezing
it's
is
raining, and So
how cold is it?
It's rainy and it's windy, and I think it's around 0.
We've got snow right now.
Of course,
Oh,
we got
Not a lot. Just a little dusting, but we have some. Could be
Let's
worse.
show off. Again, always with the showing off.
Yes, could be worse. Could be
And
colder. Could be
finally-
Canada.
Could be Rick Priestley's basement.
Could be Rick Priestley's basement. I hear he doesn't have any heating down there.
I think yes.
That's for Marco to tell.
His house was rather fancy.
Oh, mansion, if you will.
Apparently, you earn well once you have reached a certain class at GW.
He was a shareholder, wasn't he?
A
I hope
what?
so. If he's been there for
Shareholder.
that long, I hope so.
Yes.
A general?
No, shareholder,
Oh,
like
shareholder.
stock.
Okay, yeah. That might be.
Yeah. Most profitable stock in the UK over the last 25 years.
Are you serious?
No, it is actually the most profitable stock. So if you
Oh
own stock in
my
Games
God.
Workshop 25 years ago, and you were to now sell it, you would make the biggest percentage increase than any other stock.
More than a
in the
bank?
UK. More than a bank.
Guys,
Banks
this is
are
what
actually the
happens
worst
when you
stock.
spend as much money as we do on plastic crack. You make other people rich.
If you're thinking of investing, put money, stocks and shares into a bank, don't. Banks are one of the worst to put it into.
And
Oh, I
let's
don't know
say
about in
someone
the
who's
UK,
working
but-
at
It's-
bank, right?
yeah, this isn't financial advice. This is just it's fact. If you look at the share price of banks, they're like under £5 for a share.
Really? Not in Canada.
Whereas-
This is not the case in Canada. But I guess our
It's-
banks might be more like supported by the government. I don't freaking know.
Well,
I
you
know.
don't have people like Flynn working for you, huh?
Nah, well,
Yeah.
Are you saying that he's losing money? What are you saying?
I didn't think giving us a float.
No, I've got like some bank stock that my dad bought for me and my brother like years ago, and it's done okay. It's not like amazing,
think-
but it's done decent.
Part of it was like because of the because of 2008. it's
Yeah,
not
Canada
much
wasn't
faith
as
we put
exposed to
back in
that.
the UK.
I think.
Yeah.
I think we kind of got out of that.
Yeah, I think it's what. Yeah, it's that base rate so low.
And space marines
Uh,
are just really fucking popular.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they sell and sell and sell and keep selling
Yep,
like crazy.
like hotcakes.
Yeah. Who would have guessed?
All of us.
You would have guessed that.
Marco, if you have to go, you can go, man.
I shall. I
If we're
will.
killing you.
I think he is.
I don't want to start on another model, and honestly, the week's been rather
Yes, it sounds
Well,
like it.
just-
full, and I'm
just
really trying.
entertain. Just shortly entertain us on what you build.
Space Marine.
Yes,
Throw it
but
on the
we know
floor.
that.
I can make it more interesting. Okay, give me a chance. I built
Yeah.
Space Marine, but I did build a Death Watch Space Marine with a twist because I used some Horus Heresy backpack with a big
Oh.
ammo hopper, which was used for the rotary cannons, and has an ammo feed going down because if you remember, the Death Watch have the special issue ammunition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And always seemed kind of weird for me that they have no magazines, not much choice to work from. And with the ammo hopper and the big ammo belt going into the bolt gun itself, instead of a magazine, I can imagine
interesting.
it being much more realistic. They have so much ammo to choose from.
Hmm.
So well, that's what I did today. Just
Cool.
one more Space Marine because I have to finish the final piece of my whole Death Watch commission till mid-December. Then it's done, and I still have 12 bikes and 2 dreadnoughts to make. So
Are you
this
making
was
just
the,
like normal bikes? I guess the new ones, but
the new ones, of course. Yeah. But it's
Yeah.
just it's interesting. It's just no. The ammo belt just sprang through the roof.
throw the space marine on the floor. It'll show you where it went.
Damn. And I just have to finish it. And I think 2021 will then be done for me with modeling projects tabletop wise, and the next year shall be Tyranids on the Tyranid table and lots of interesting stuff. And I'm really looking forward to it.
Better be. Better be.
Because the whole Death Watch project got out of hand because it got so big in the end and so time consuming that I'm really happy it's the end is in sight.
Wait,
What-
you say the end
what-
is in sight. What about your what about that Titan with the Crucified Prime on it?
The Titan and the Gumbeast are the first things I shall work on early next year.
Oh, okay.
So what just out of curiosity, not to judge you on picking up Space Marines, why did you do a Death Watch army? Was it because you always wanted to? Was it kind of a hard? Yeah, of course it's a hard project when you dump so much in, but why did it escalate so much?
Well, you do know that I've always been fascinated with the Death Watch because for me it's the other side of the coin.
Yeah, you
Of
did
the
mention this.
terror with the whole horror elements, and I think the Death Watch for me are what
The
they,
Colonial Marines in
Yes.
Alien.
like a bit. They combine a lot of elements that I like. I've always been fond of black paint jobs. I like the design. I like the way that they are taken from different chapters, have their own dynamic, which are not totally streamlined as many other chapters. So there's so much to like for me.
And even like High Fleet Moloch days, you had Death Watch stuff. Like
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
little dudes that were fighting your Tyranids were always Death Watch Marines. on
I
your
think I was
site.
one of the first to just take Death Watch Marines into everything I did, like the Harridan diorama.
Yep.
I won the gold team with like in 2004 or something. Featured the converted Death Watch Landspeeder already.
Yeah.
So I always liked them. And this project right now is just my frustration at liking the new Primaris design.
Ah, but
which
no
I
Death Watch Primaris.
Yes, exactly. And I would never be able to do a whole army these days because I just don't have enough time. I just don't have enough energy.
Yeah.
And with the painting service I found, I thought, well, with relatively low effort, I could do an army, just pay for it to be painted, and I'm good.
Okay.
As well as match it to the Night Titans I was working on. And the whole
Yeah.
idea of just doing a Death Watch army with no vehicles, but just using Night Titans instead of vehicles for the army and keep it in a coherent theme just works for me,
Nice.
theme-wise.
Nice.
So it's an awesome project. I'm really still fired up with it, but I'm also very happy to see it done because I just need to do the Sinner stuff.
Nice. Well, I may have sent you a little something for your Tyranid board.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah, you can look forward to that. However, it is not coming by air, it's coming by boat.
Wow.
So it's taking 2 or 3 months.
When you try and
Well,
ship someone a full Carnifex torso or a full Carnifex carcass, full size, it gets a little heavy.
It was about time, buddy. It was about time.
There you go.
So now you told us who's going to get the big parcel.
Yeah, I guess
I'm
around that.
intrigued because things I'm really eager to work on are of course, finishing the Titan with the Crucified Prime, the Gunbeast, and then the board.
So you're glad that I sent you some more shit to finish?
Okay. Well, thing is, early next year, no more Knights, no more Death Watch. Then it's going to be Tyranids all the time, and I'm really, really, really looking forward to it.
Good. I have done
Cool.
something really embarrassing.
What?
What?
I have part B of my epoxy clay. Where did I put part A? I have never done this before. You know, your desk is oh, it's right there. Okay, gotcha. Need to get Flynn to go and find it for me. Okay, yeah, Marco, thank you. If you need to run, please run. Thanks for letting us know about your plans. And we're waiting with bated breath to see like your take on the Xeno stuff. But we're also glad to have you here working on Marines. Don't
Thank
be
you
a stranger.
so much. Kisses, and may the Sky Mother be with you. See you
Thank
later.
you.
Bye.
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 That was a Star Wars thing, wasn't it?
What?
He took May the Force be he just took May the Force be with you and just put a Sky Mother in it.
Nice. Yes.
Well played.
Well played.
Flynn, what's going on in the chat? We've done like nothing with the chat.
As always.
Quiet you. Flynn, are you still there?
There we
Did
go.
lose Flynn? Oh,
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, I just mute myself for a second there.
that's okay.
So I have one above all asking what are the other bits used in the sculpts in regards to your guy Hydra? Because I know you pointed out quite a few of them, but I think was just wanting to know what the other bits were.
Used on this sculpt for the you mean for the
Boop.
Yeah.
for the harpoon guy. Well, I used Beastman arms. The lower the small ones. What are those? Ungors.
Ungors? Yeah.
Ungors, yeah.
Which are brilliant. They scale up so well to humans, and they are like proper muscular arms. And I used again the folk rebel kit from Fireforge games for the legs, which are basically medieval peasants.
Yeah.
And I have to admit that it's great fun to sort of mix and match like fantasy bits with 40k bits, which sounds weird in the first place, but when you look at kits, for example, like the Redemptionists or stuff like that from
Yeah, they're
you know,
pretty
there's
like
all
the
kinds
gothic.
of crossovers.
The gothic elements of 40k are could
Yeah.
be like gothic fantasy.
Yeah, and I'm enjoying that, and so I'm trying to always mix something rather medieval into the mix, throw something medieval into the mix.
Because you love Frostgrave?
Sorry?
Because you love Frostgrave so much?
Yeah, and I think it adds like a different feel to the whole thing.
Yeah.
I think it started when I first did when I did that Alltag 40k hashtag competition thing.
Yes.
Where I kind of thought like people in the 41st millennium, and use those peasant kits, and well, you take a peasant from the medieval, just add some techie bits to it, and there you go, science fiction. And so this is what I used for the arms, and the legs are from the peasant, and I sculpted over the legs and made those boots, which I have sculpted like 3 or 4 times already, and now I've really got the hang of it.
Yeah.
And the upper torso is from the more human Gene Stealer cultists,
Or the
acolytes, neophytes.
Yep.
As is the head, as is the backpack, and the spear tips or the harpoon tips are from the skinks.
Ooh, nice.
Yep.
Good breakdown.
And since I sort of lost the lower part of the crossbow, I sanded down a flamethrower from the Imperial Guard to fit, to give it a grip and some techie bits.
Good solution.
Mm.
Yeah, there you go. That's
Beautiful.
it. The breakdown.
So one above all has also said it's very cold here in Texas, 55 degrees. Now,
So that's
I
Fahrenheit.
don't understand Fahrenheit.
That's Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
That
do you do
is
Fahrenheit?
No, I understand Fahrenheit-ish. So 32 Fahrenheit is freezing. 70 Fahrenheit is about 20 degrees Celsius. So I'm guessing that 55 is around 10 degrees Celsius? Question mark?
Why can't
It's
Americans
not.
just be normal?
Right.
They're the weird cousin.
No,
that
we're not
doesn't
just talking about
understand.
their thermostats, talking about everything. Why can't Americans just be normal? Yeah.
Okay, that little joke that I wanted to make is done now.
So
Daddy
the
Cat.
reason that I know that is because my thermostat because I'm in Canada, we use Celsius, but we're so close to America that we get a bunch of American stuff as well. So like my thermostat is in Fahrenheit. I mean, it's in Fahrenheit, not Celsius. So like I know my house is set at 70.
Yeah.
My favorite temperature for a Fahrenheit and degrees is -40.
You said that. I think you've said this before.
Because it's both the same.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to rescue Mama Negan from
sculpting
And
armor
other.
plates.
I don't understand how Mama
sculpting
Negan
armor
is having
plates.
trouble sculpting armor plates. There's several videos on my channel about sculpting. Well, there's at least
Yeah.
one about sculpting Tyranid armor plates, and it's not that hard.
I can speak from experience. When you're doing large plates,
Oh,
getting them just to line up in, so that they line up the angles and the points where they actually hit the next plate is a bit trickier. And I found a sneaky way of doing it is get a ruler and just draw the line straight
Ooh.
up to a point,
that's a good
the
idea.
top of the plates, and then just go keep it going straight back down, and then you make the point of the plate in the middle to hit both its and hit the line, so it actually lines up, so you're not getting the plate bigger than the other one.
I tell you
And
what.
then the rest of your stuff.
Simon?
I tell you what. Just don't worry about being too precise.
Agreed. They're Tyranids.
I
They're
think-
organic. It's not going to be
Yeah,
perfect.
they're vat grown, and I think when you turn them, a lot of things that you bother while you're sculpting will not be seen once the model is done.
Yes.
And I think if you stress too much on certain things, it won't pay off afterwards.
Yeah.
So
Another
who would have
tip.
guessed? I'm a big fan of statuesque miniatures because they have like the most coolest female heads
Yeah.
available.
Yep.
They have different sizes, and I always laughed at the massive heads, and I always thought, who's going to use that 40k heroic scale head anyway? And now I would love to have a few of those.
Oh, damn, I got a few.
Yeah.
But they're in Canada.
Again, other side of the ocean.
Mama Negan, another tip that I would give for sculpting Tyranid armor plates, do them one at a time. Like, unless you're in a rush, do one and then let it fully cure before you take on the next one. Because then you can like really obsess on them if you want. But I wouldn't recommend, as Hydra said, I wouldn't recommend obsessing on them.
Yeah, I think if you stress too much on it, it loses the fun.
Yeah. It's supposed to be a hobby, not a job.
Oh crap! You just reminded me. I've got a lot of plates to do in a bit.
Oh, it's a job.
Is that the Hierophant, isn't it? I've got to do the main body one. I've nearly finished.
Yeah.
It's just the front plate is going to be is two combined Turbogon front plates. So it's got the
Yeah.
spikes, but I need to make that a bit bigger. But I've done the other part of the carapace, so I need just to get the middle plate between those two bits sorted out.
Yep.
Got to do the ribbing, the ribs on it, make the gap, fill the gaps that I've got, put the vents on, and do the armor plate on the back, the tail, the back legs, the front limbs, and sort out there's a gap on them for the we've got a metal wire going through just to connect them in, so it's actually got the height, at least a little bit of the height there.
Yeah.
So I've still got all that to go on it, and well, I've managed to get some other projects done as well. But it's just it's a lot of sculpting to go.
Oh yeah. That's a really impressive project, Flynn. I think I've said it
Thank you.
before, but like, I've seen a number of people make big Tyranids by just like kind of attaching smaller Tyranid kits in sequence, and it doesn't always work for me, but I feel like yours is working for me.
As I remember when I did the Harridan, you spoke about they don't just stick them straight into each other, so it actually gives a bit of a shape to it.
Yeah.
And I've
'cause-
seen other people's Hierophants where they've just gone, here's the kits, put them together, and don't try and like
Because
match
Tyranids
anything up.
taper. Like, we did a thing on Tyranid design, my brother and I, and Tyranids are pointy at their heads, and they're wide in their middle, and then they're pointy again at their tail. So you can't. The only Tyranid that is like the same diameter all the way along is a Trigon, and that's because it's a snake.
Even that tapers.
Yeah, gradually, a little more gradually, but yeah. Okay, I probably have to go. I'm having way too much fun here. As Simon said, I'm kind of in a flow. I'm on a roll. But I don't want to piss off Nora, so I should probably
I've
go.
only got one quick question.
Yes.
I'm stuck on the head section. So if anyone's got any ideas what to do, I was thinking they could either use a Toxicrene tentacle head sort of thing, or I was going to use a Zoanthrope head with the crest and everything, but then sculpt it in, do everything.
I vote for the
Pretty into
Zoanthrope
it.
head solely because the Toxicrene head is low detail.
Yeah.
And like the carapace on it is bad. It's so
That's
like
what it
look, I've got one right here and I'm definitely not using it. This is not a Toxicrene, but it's basically the same. Like
Yeah.
this carapace is rough. Like it's so plain. It doesn't even look like a Tyranid carapace. It doesn't come to like an angular point here. It's just kind of bulbous.
Oh, that's the Malefactor head.
It's the same.
The same bit, yeah.
The
'cause I was
same
thinking of
like
the
it's
tentacles.
equally crap for the other one. Where is it? It's here somewhere.
Yeah.
I assure you they are both equally crap. Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
It's basically the same thing. Like here's the
because the only thing I was thinking about was the tentacles, but then do I really want to go for the tentacles?
those are also crap.
Yeah.
The tentacles are not great. If you want to do tentacles, go to the harpy and use these as your face tentacles. They're so good. The remoras or whatever.
The spore mines.
Or go and get your I've got all these things sitting right
Oh,
here.
tentaclids.
Get
I've got
your
plans for that.
or get your Tyrannocyte out, and it's got some very nice tentacles that are much better than the ones on the face of the talk screen.
Yeah, I've got a plan. I'm doing a Tyranids as well that I haven't posted about yet.
Okay, I gotta roll.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hydra. So
Yes.
far, so good on your birthday project here.
That is amazing. Yes, I love it.
I gotta put the mouth in, but because I'm making it for you, I don't think Hydra would be happy with a mouth that looked like this. It's gonna be a mouth that looks like this. Big and hungry.
Big and hungry.
Just like you.
Exactly.
Have a really great birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And thank everyone who's participating.
Yeah, we'll get into all that next week on the stream.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited for that.
And thanks for entertaining my question about 40k vaporware.
That was a good one as well, yes.
Good. Yeah, and everyone have a good night. Stay safe, stay healthy. I hope you have a good time with your friends in your backyard, Hydra.
Thank you. Yes, I will doing my best.
Great. And Flynn, thank you so much for handling comments in the chat and all that, and of course handling the roundup for Nidvember.
Yeah, only one more to go, guys.
Yeah, we'll do. Oh yeah, we'll do one more, the final wrap next week, as well as the Hydra birthday wrap, and yeah, it'll be good.
Throw me your best things.
We might be able to do it a little earlier next week, so that we don't have to like be quite so late.
Yeah.
But the three of us can discuss that.
Yeah.
We will.
Yes. Great. And yeah, thanks guys.
It's alright.
And that's a wrap.
And that is a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'm gonna end the stream. Oh shit! I gotta gotta do the thing. Hey, bye! Thank you for coming. So I know when YouTube catches up. Okay, there we go. And the stream is